You got to make the decision to yourself and say that. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Right? Okay, cool. I told you I was going to be on this one for a little bit, all right? Okay. Now, this is a quote that I live by. Mother Teresa. Now, understand this, y'all. If you want to be great, you got to study the greats. And Mother Teresa says something, and this is the quote that I live by. Let no one ever come to you without leaving better and happier. I don't care if it's a cat. That cat going to leave happier. I don't got that dog come to me, he leaving happier. Why? Because I just have an essence on me that says, yo, when you come in contact with me, I want to make sure that when you leave my presence, you leave 10 times better. You make a better decision for your life. You become the best version of yourself because it's only one of you. And so I live by this everywhere that I go. You guys got to live not just to exist, but live to be remembered. Come on, repeat after me. Don't live. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't live, just to exist, but live, to be remembered. Right? Now, I ain't going to hold you. I'm telling you, we're going to get deeper. Right? So this is the factory that I had to work at. Franklin, Massachusetts, Jayco Environmental. I remember going into work one particular day, y'all, and I go into work, and my boss comes down on a forklift, and he says, Willie, Phil needs to see you in the office. I said, what you mean Phil needs to see me in the office? He said, yeah, Phil, he needs to see you, he needs to tell you something. I go in the office, he turns around in his chair, he looks at me, and he says, well, how you doing, Will? I said, how you doing, Phil? I said, I'm doing good. And he said, I'm doing good. I said, why am I in here? I ain't thinking nothing. I'm a hard worker. I ain't tripping. I'm trying to make sure I provide for my family. My kids are good, as any father would want for his kids. And I remember, y'all, he looked at me dead in the eye, and he said, well, the company's going through a financial distress, and we're going to have to let some people go. And unfortunately, because you're at the bottom, I got to let you go. I had to drive all the way from Franklin, Massachusetts, all the way to Mann Avenue, pull in the parking lot, sit in the car, and just say, I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. My mom living with me, the mother of my kid living with me, and I got a newborn. What am I going to do? Remember I told you, you got to take everything that life has given you and you got to make something happen with it. No pain goes to waste. And I remember, y'all, my mom was like, well, baby, I'm out. I said, what you mean you out? You been living with me? She said, I'm gone. Deuces, I'm going to go live with Teresa. You got to get on your feet. She said, this is time for you to become even more of a man. And I broke down in tears, y'all. I don't know how I'm going to make this work. And that's why I told you earlier, I said, show me your friends, I show you your future. And I remember, y'all, I had to sleep in this car. Homeless. Sleep in the car, trying to figure out how I'm going to make this stuff work, you know. And I'll never forget saying to myself, you can, you will. You shall. You can, you will, you shall. You shall make it through this. You will make it through this. You ain't got no other option, Will. It has to work or it has to work. And I remember sleeping in that car and I had to pick up the phone and call a high school friend by the name of Gilbert Augusta. And as a man, it's hard for us to ask for help. So me picking up a phone, asking another grown man for help was already hard enough. And I picked that phone up and I said to Gil, I said, yo, Gil. He said, what's good, bro? I need a place to stay. I don't got no money. Lost my job, been sleeping in my car, barely eating. He said, oh, bet. Let me ask my mom real quick. Asked his mom. They let me stay. 6 months rent free. Didn't charge me a dime. It's the same person I went to school with. When I tried to call everybody that I thought was my homeboy, nobody picked up but him. You better check who your friends are. To this day, I'm still friends with him. I just seen him yesterday. My boy doing good. Got cars up on Toro, got a good business going. I said, bro, I'm proud of you, man. I said, whatever you need, hit me. Told him straight like that. Because you don't get too many good friends in this world. So when you get somebody good, you need to hold on to them. Somebody who picked up the phone for me when I didn't have a dime and said to me, you good, bro. You can stay here. Don't worry about nothing. I got you. And now I'm able to repay the favor to him. He up. I'm up too. But now I can say to him, I got you, bro. Whatever you need, I'm here. Why? Because I made a decision, y'all. I do not want to be average. There's too many people in this world that are average. And they're average because they're not operating in who they need to be. Listen to me, you can't duplicate this. You can't duplicate you. There's only one of you. You're the only person that got your DNA on this earth. Only you. Why am I going to try to go out being like A$AP Rocky or Kylie Jenner? Why? Why am I going to try to go out being like Chris Brown? I'm going out being like William Winfield. Every single day of my life. So when you wake up, when you leave this room, you need to make the best decision of your life and say, I just choose to be different.